Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play GalCiv3, playing as the Terran Resistance. Things are going okay, but not necessarily especially great, I would say. I mean, we've got a pretty good corner of this galaxy that we started in. A lot of good planets that we can, settle on, lots of resources and things like that. Unfortunately, we got a really close neighbor, and he's already taken a lot of the really good stuff that we wanted to go after. He's taken several of the planets. There's a planet over here. We actually sending this guy over to it. He's already taken that. He's obviously, like I said, he's right next to us here, so he's going to be taking some of those planets right there. He's actually snuck a starbase over here to take both of these Durantium, which is just annoying. And there's a few other places he's taken as well. This guy over here also has taken several places that we wanted. So really, at this point, we've just got to kind of go build all military and go after these guys. We're right down here, pretty low on the overall military power. The orange guy that we really want to go after first is way up here. I guess it's Tannish guy. He's not quite as far up, so we'll see. But really, at this point, we're just going to be focusing primarily on military techs, military ships, and things like that. So let's see what we got going on here. We got idle ships. This is a constructor. I think the best thing we can do for you is actually move you over here. Trying to use the M key, but obviously that's not going to work. Let's go ahead and move you over here and see if we can hook up the at least the Illyrium and the Prometheon over here to get a couple of these resources going. Probably right about here is fine. That's my guess. So we'll send you that direction. So we need other Durantium. There's some Durantium up here. We need to send somebody else out after that as well. Actually, look at there. We can actually hook up. Oh, we already did. Okay, good. So we hook up that asteroids, which we did. Any other asteroids that we've brought into our handful of little bases over here? We're going to be getting to those pretty soon. So that'll be helpful. All of these are hooked up. Of course, he stole those as well. Because why not? Other than that, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and hit next turn. Alright, so this is our scout ship. He's found this sun. There's not anything here, unfortunately, so we're going to go ahead and move you up to this sun as well. See if there's anything here at all. Does not look like it. Okay. So there's nothing else for us to really settle on over here, unfortunately. So you're going to have to come back up this direction. We do have a couple hazardous planets up there we might be able to settle. There's actually one here as well. So how about you move over to this base? Maybe being ready to settle one of these two extreme colonies if we can get the tech for that at some point. And then you're going to go ahead and move up to this base. Be able to maybe potentially settle one of those two if we ever get to that point. Scout ship. I mean, from a military standpoint, you're okay-ish. Not necessarily great. I think we're going to just send you up here to see what's in some of these capsules and things. Alright, so new research. We just finished lasers, which is good. Alright, let's go back to the tech tree. Let's go look at military, because I feel like we're going to have to keep going down this direction. Weapon specialization. Less mass means we presumably can put more things on it. Less cost would be good. Accuracy would be really good. I kind of like the idea of miniaturization, to be honest, just to see if we can squeeze as much, just raw power on our ships as possible. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. I think that's going to be fine. 4 turns on, that's not too bad. What are we building in our port over here? We're building another constructor. So that constructor can come up here, hook up this Durantium, hopefully. And then after that, we'll start switching over to some pure military stuff, hopefully. Where are you going, Mr. Survey? Oh, you're actually going up there as well. All right, well, one's going to get that one. You're going to get that one. That's going to be fine. All right, constructor, you're going to head up to here somewhere. Try and hook in some of this stuff. Apparently there was another something over there. Must not have found it yet. Let's see. Oh, he must have. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, he got that one. Okay, well, we wouldn't have been able to beat him to it anyway. That's fine. Oh, we got some pirates over here. Not especially strong. Actually, you're going to have to come over here and maybe help deal with these pirates. I mean, they're the only kind of military-esque ship that we have. So we'll go ahead and do that. Got this space base coming in here. We'll be able to hook it up and start building some more stuff from there as well. Need more administrators to build more star bases. Okay, well then as soon as we get another administrator, or another leader, I should say, we can get another administrator. All right, idle colony. What did you just build? Presumably you just built the deep core mine, which is going to help our production a bit. Your approval is pretty far in the gutter, unfortunately. It's going to give you more population wealth. This is going to give you more wealth and influence. Do we have anything for approval? Apparently we do. I think it's going to be super expensive, though. Other than that, no, we don't actually. Which is unfortunate. I'm sure there's much else that we can do to increase the approval at the moment. Huh. I guess we'll keep going towards production type stuff where we can. Can get some more wealth there, though. More tourism. Probably not exactly what we're looking for. I mean, 46 turns is just too ridiculous. We're not going to be able to do anything with that. Put like a trio of like factories and stuff over there, I suppose. Take advantage of that adjacency construction. +1 to all construction, +1 adjacency to all construction, and then you are plus 7.5% to all construction. So you're just a raw 1, you're a raw 7.5%. Technically the 1 is a bit better, actually. Let's go ahead and stick you right there. And that's going to be fine. And then we'll probably stick a factory next to you, actually. Go ahead and queue that up. Start with that. Most likely we'll put a factory here as well, but we'll start with these two for now and go from there. Shipyard is idle. Alright, we gotta start building some military ships then. See, beam ships, nothing worth anything. Nothing worth much of anything. And none of these are worth anything at the moment. Okay, there's at least a 2 there, but it's going to take thulium, which we do not have. So really at this point we just got to build something, I suppose. Get some specialty ships. Scouts won't help us at all. I mean, honestly, just for the sake of getting something out, I guess we'll start working on some of these. It's not necessarily great, but it's a start. Prototype bomber. Oh, you need antimatter. Okay, that's what the problem is. And then you need Illyrium. We're about to hook up some Illyrium soon-ish, but we're a little ways away from that. Okay, let's just do some snipers for now. We'll just get a couple of these, just to have something. But we really need to start working on our tech, for sure. All right, idle ship. This is a constructor. We got one going over there. You can come up this direction. Some more currency. That's good. That's going to help us get some more of the... oh, even more there. It's going to help us get some more of these asteroids hooked up once we expand out to them. Any of them have expanded out yet? You have. Let's go ahead and build a mining base there. Help out Bob over there. That is that. Alright, so you found that capsule. Looks like there's another one over here. Let's go ahead and pick that one up. Glad that you can move very fast. Alright, looks like you actually made it. We can go ahead and hook you up as well. Not sure where those space pirates ran off to, but we've got to keep an eye out for them for sure. Okay, that's great. There goes our constructor, presumably. Yep, there he goes. Well, at least we got this guy coming over here to help us. So that's where he went. He's hiding over here in this stuff. All right, we'll go ahead and anchor you. That was a very loud sound. Apologize for that. Maybe only loud for me. I don't know. And then your sponsor is actually going to be probably Torneva over here. So let's change your sponsor. can actually sponsor you from refuge, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. We'll do Tornado just because it's close. And probably Asker as well, because it's close by. I think that's going to be fine. The other ones aren't really good, and Refuge obviously already has its own. So we're getting it from these two guys, and I think that makes sense just to put both those into this one. Alright, Idle Colony. Alright, what do we got here? +2 to wealth, +2 to ship construction. How do we want to play this? +3 to population. Crystallized Illyrium Extractor. More Illyrium would be good. I feel like we might probably need to plug in like a space elevator or a factory first. Well, this looks like a good place to put the starport there, even though it won't be next to anything else except this, but +2 is much better than most of these other adjacencies that we'll have. And that's the Xanthium, so that would be this one. Even more to ship construction, so yeah, that's going to be really good to hook that up. So in that case, the other military, or not military, construction stuff should come over here on this other side. I'll put you there for now, and we'll circle back to see how we're at after that. Alright, presumably you hooked that up, which, even though it's all by itself, should be giving us, you know, some production. +2 to influence, +2 to wealth. I mean, more wealth. We're doing alright on the wealth side of things for the moment. This one's what? +2 to influence, +1 to wealth adjacency. So our adjacency wealth here would be really good. I don't really have any other good places to put production at the moment. We may need to go ahead and hook up one of these two things, even though it's going to take a little bit longer. Let's hook up the Ethyllium Extractor. Just get some more wealth and stuff. Why not? I think that would be good. Shipyard Idle. Kind of the same thing as we were doing before. Just maybe some more snipers, or maybe we can mix and match it a little bit. Probably a halfway decent idea. Let's get a couple bombers coming out of here. See what that does for us. Alright, constructor here. So still is that guy over there. I may want to send you back that direction. Or actually, I have a couple constructors running around. I must have forgotten who all I had going where. Okay, you're actually heading up that direction. So how about you just come over here. Hopefully we can clear out that pirate and then move you over to fill in that gap. That's going to be fine. This constructor. I don't know what I want you to do. There's not really any good resources nearby. I mean, there's some stuff down here, but it's already being sucked in by somebody. Hopefully we can get to that pretty quickly. Some Illyrium up that way with an Ascension Crystal. Well, let's start heading that direction. It's something. Trade offer. You'll give, or I will give you weapon systems, which only takes 2 turns, as well as hyperdrive specialization. Okay, not the worst thing in the world. And some money, though. I don't really want to give you money. Oh, and War College. Oof. You'll give me open borders, planetology. It's a thing. You know, let's just do cities and things. Cultural treaty. I don't know if I care that much about it. The orbital manufacturing could be handy. You know what? We'll go ahead and do it. I mean, it's all those things you can research very quickly yourself anyway. So if you're going to give us more kind of things that research that take longer to research, I feel like in the long run that's actually in our benefit. All right, so this is our other shipyard. I mean, I guess we can mix it in with some. Oh, we can't do kinetics because we don't have thulium. So let's just do a couple more snipers, I guess. Hopefully we get some new tech before we finish, you know, those second ones, and we can change them up to a better sniper. But for now, some XP. Still need those administrators. All right, you are our prospector. Anything else we can go explore real quick? I don't see anything, so let's go ahead and send you back home and have you ready to maybe group up and be part of our fleet. Because you are actually our best fighting ship, I think. This guy's 2 on the lasers, I think it is. We're pretty strong, though. I think we'll be alright if we attack him. He has no shield, so, I mean, we have a lot of different weapons that we can send at him. Oh, research. Alright, so there's our miniaturization. Let's choose new tech. Seems like some defense systems would be a good idea as well. We can also keep going down one of these routes, which probably would be good as well. Let's swing over here and just balance out with a little bit of defense and do that. I think this can be fine. Idle ship. This is our sniper. Really can't do a whole lot with him, but he's something. I think I'm just going to let you chill right here. Go ahead and command. Just go ahead and sentry for now. You actually need to attack this guy. Should be quick battle. Go ahead and get rid of him. We do need to get rid of these shipyards as soon as we can, because those guys are just going to keep pumping up pirates, which is not going to be good for us. Go ahead and come and dock in with there for now. I don't know. Did she take some damage? She took a little bit of damage. 2 points. Not too bad. Oh, our people are so unhappy right now. We need to find a way to get some more approval, for sure. Oh, idle ship. I was like, why is it waiting? Constructor. So you should be relatively safe to go ahead and swing over here now. So let's go ahead and get you that direction. Oh, he's moving a constructor up there himself, so he's about to take that Durantium as well. Goodness. Ah! Durantium is so valuable for a lot of things that we need. We're gonna have like guys with, you know, maybe some guns, but like 0 shielding, because I think Durantium is a lot of the shielding comes from Durantium. All right, so we got a harmony crystal, which should be helping our morale a bit. Probably not enough, but we'll go with it. Do we have anything else that helps morale at all? I don't think. Oh, we do actually have the Intimidation Center still. This is colony unique, 1 per planet, but it takes forever to build. We really need to get some more of our construction up as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get a let's go ahead and get you up, I suppose. Yeah, that's gonna be, I don't know if it really matters. Let's go ahead and build you there. Here we're actually going to build a factory after that. Start with that trio. We may build another factory over there. We'll see how that looks after this. All right. Really not liking this guy at all. Wow, that guy's come down a lot on military power. We've gotten a little blip of military so far. Not much. Prospector. So you're going to go ahead and group with this guy. Go ahead and get you guys grouped up into a actual fleet, I suppose. Something. It's only 17 hit points between the 2 of you, but, you know, hey, what you going to do? Oh, we got a 3rd ship now. It's looking a little bit better. Oh, well, we probably should get a little bit more of a variety of... Well, actually, specializing in one type of attack. At least, okay, in Endless Space 2, or Endless Space 1, probably 2 as well. I remember a lot of the guides suggested that you focus on one type of offense, but have an array of, you know, defenses. At least on a ship-by-ship basis. You know, each ship should focus on a single offense, and I think that's kind of how this is going in this game. Each ship seems to be focusing on primarily on offense, at least the ones we're building. Of course, we don't have a lot of points to spend out, so maybe that's all it is, but focus on a whole lot of offense for each ship. You know, you might still want an array within a fleet, but then from a defensive standpoint, you kind of want a mix of things so that you can take on any type of attack from any type of ship. So we'll see if that plays out in this game as well. Specialize our ships offensively and kind of universal defense. Alright, so you're very close to where I need you to be to pick this up. I don't really want to go through the radium, though. Or radiation, I should say. So we're going to swing you over this way. Alright, one more tile, and you can hook up both of those things. And that's probably fine. If we scoot you over here to, be with the asteroids within range, does that help us at all? I'm not sure. I doubt it. We'll just stick you down here, like one more tile south and or southeast, I should say, and let's see if that's good enough. All right, so you got the space elevator here. Now do we go ahead and build a factory here? And I feel like we do, just to keep getting the production up as much as we can. We can still stick a wealth thing next to this guy if we want to. We can always move these things around, kind of, I guess you deconstruct one and build it somewhere else or whatever. Which is not the worst thing in the world. All right, let's go ahead and go with that, see how that looks. And then maybe we can build one of the morale things there if we've got enough production at that point. Trade offer, you want me to give you planetology, okay? Not much, that's some money. Oof. And you're going to give me Prometheon. I could use some Prometheon probably. Oh, and armor systems. I actually kind of like this. I kind of like this, actually. Get us a little bit more on the military side of things. So, does that actually give us... It does give us some slightly better ships. Actually, we already have some slightly better ships from the miniaturization, it looks like. So, one turn left on the sniper. I guess we'll go ahead and finish the sniper. But then we'll do a battle X after that. Guess we don't have any more defensive ships, do we? And if we had some antimatter, oof. What about up here? You need Illyrium. And you need the Thulium. What was it we just got from him? Thulium. No. Oh, we got Promethean. Okay, that's right. That's right. Well, we'll see what we can do. Go with the sniper. We'll get the battle axe. It's probably a good start. What's the difference between these two? I literally see no functional difference between these two. I'm confused. Like, stat-wise, they look identical. I might be missing something, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and go with this. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Building up our fleet slowly but surely. Man, we are, judging by how little this has gone up. Now, granted, these are 1 point on the offensives. So once we start getting some of these 2-pointers, 3-pointers, some guys with shields, things like that, this presumably will jump up a bit. But man, I mean, he's, of the people we know, he is #1 at the moment. So a little bit scary, but I think we're working on the right stuff to hopefully swing that back in our direction eventually. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.